A 17-point comeback as the Steelers won 28-24 over the Colts. The Steelers' victory clinched the AFC North crown and knocked Billy Riv and the Colts to the 8th spot in the AFC playoff chase. The Jets stunned the Browns 23-16. Patrick Mahomes led a fourth-quarter comeback to top Atlanta 17-14 as the defending champs clinched the top spot in the AFC. The Seahawks beat the Rams 20-9 to clinch the NFC West for the first time since 2016. The Bears dominated the Jags 41-17. The win vaults the Bears to the 7th seed in the NFC. With the loss, Jacksonville clinches the first overall pick in the draft. The Packers took down the Titans 40-14. The Ravens ran all over the Giants 27-13. Panthers pounded Washington 20-13. And the Cowboys crushed the Eagles 37-17, eliminating Philadelphia from the NFC East race. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
What's in store this week at your local Staples?
Big deals on paper that are kind of a big deal.
That's because Staples has just reduced their everyday prices on True Red paper.
And so right now, a ream of Staples True Red copy paper is only $3.99 every single day.
Just $3.99 for a ream of True Red copy paper. Make a great day to save at Staples.
Shop in-store or pick up curbside and save big with everyday low prices on paper at Staples.
Limit 3. Curbside available at most stores.
Hindsight is 2020. 2020 was a brutal year with a lot we couldn't control. Pandemic, economy, unemployment. What can we control? Our job, our career. In 2020, My Computer Career helped more people start IT careers than ever. Don't look back with 2020 hindsight next year and see yourself in that 2020 job. Take control. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230, KXO, El Centro, California.
KXO Radio, a look back at the year that was. A year in your ear.
2020 saw major Supreme Court rulings against the Trump administration on immigration, executive power, and abortion.
The White House press secretary calls the ruling unfortunate.
Then,
Justice Ginsburg died this evening surrounded by her family.
Even in death, Ginsburg broke barriers.
The first woman to lie in state in the U.S. Capitol.
A fierce battle began to confirm her replacement,
Judge Amy Coney Barrett.
Democrats accused Republicans of advancing an election year Supreme Court nomination after denying President Obama the same.
You will never get your credibility back.
Democrats also worried abortion rights in Obamacare would be destroyed.
Healthcare coverage for millions of Americans is at stake.
But from Barrett,
I have certainly no agenda.
As Senate Republicans secured her nomination. With a swearing in soon after. Steve Dorsey, CBS News.
A year in your ear.
From KXO Radio.
And, we'll let you know, we'll look back at the year 2020. I'd love to see it in the rearview mirror. But it's not going to end, is it, Gene?
Well, I have to be positive and say it's got to end soon.
It's got to end. And I'm saying June or July.
Well, certainly hope it starts to recover before that, or there won't be any of us around.
Yeah. Oh, well. Did you hear about this woman in Texas? She is sewing 100 face masks every day for frontline medical workers.
I didn't know that. No.
Pretty special.
Pretty
you know,
cool.
and looking on the bright side, as you say you try and do, one good thing about wearing a mask, it makes being a ventriloquist much easier.
Much easier, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that would never dreamed to be a ventriloquist until now.
Being a ventriloquist on radio is easy, too.
Yes, it is.
How about some birthdays today?
How about birthdays?
Okay, Lieutenant Uhuru, actor Nichelle Nichols from Star Trek is 88. Actor Maggie Smith, 86. Edgar Winter is 74. Actor Denzel Washington, 66. And actor Chad McQueen of the Karate Kid films is 60. Actor Malcolm Getz, 57. Comedian Seth Meyers, 47. Actor Brendan Hines, 44. Actor Joe Manganiello is 44. Actress Vanessa Ferlito is 43. Singer John Legend, 42. Actor Andre Holland, 41. Actress Sienna Miller, 39. And actor Bo Garrett is 38. We've got local birthdays.
The coronavirus is affecting everyone.
Must wear face coverings when out.
But what do I do? What are you going to do?
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
What are you going to do?
Going to a concert, school, having dinner with friends.
Take better care of each other.
Support local shops and stores, offering more help to others. This should be over soon.
Let's celebrate our KXO birthdays. Happy birthday, Albert Camacho, Maria Arvizu, Joe Flores, Carl Vindiola, Steve Torres, Margaret Gonzalez, Manuel Barcenas, Lorena Collins, Adelia Torres, Alicia Moran, Andrea Munoz, Pedro Gutierrez, George Alvarado, Eric Ortiz, Tony Alvarado, Luis De La Rosa, Mary Sotelo, Julio Camacho, and Jackie McGee. Happy birthday. Okay. And your birthday was what? Saturday.
Saturday.
Okay. Happy
26th.
birthday. They were telling the story during Sunday Night Football of one of the ball players celebrates on the 24th. His birthday on the 24th, of course, Christmas on the 25th.
Yeah.
So he opened a birthday present on the 24th, and it was one shoe.
Yeah, I can imagine what happened next.
Opened a present on Christmas Day, it was the other shoe.
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
Yeah. Of course, I covered two gifts, too.
Yeah, somebody thinking outside the box there.
Outside the shoebox.
You got it. Oh, well. Nice Christmas.
Nice, quiet, went by really fast. And here we are.
Yes.
Ready almost for New Year's.
Yeah, very quiet. We were able to FaceTime with daughter Sarah and husband Dan in Portland, and then FaceTime with Amy and Tim and the 4 grandkids in Omaha.
Mm-hmm.
Technology, a wonderful thing, isn't it?
Yes, for certain things, it definitely is.
Yes.
For others, it's a pain.
Yes. But it's one of those things that we've learned to live with.
At least that's what we're telling ourselves.
Yes. Oh, well. Okay. And I think it was obligatory. I got socks, underwear, and a tie for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pretty much covers all the bases.
Hey, what else is there?
When you reach a certain age, though, that's about the best gifts you can get.
You got it. And then wait for the bills that come in January, right?
Yeah, those darn socks, they're just really getting expensive.
They can be. Okay, are you ready for news? We have some.
News we do.
Okay, we're going to start off with a look at World and California news headlines, brought to you by your friends and neighbors at Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
Increase these payments to Americans. President Trump caved to pressure from both sides of the aisle and just signed this bill as is. But his delay has already resulted in a lapse in unemployment benefits for some Americans.
CBS's Paula Reed, the COVID toll mounts.
Roughly 200,000 new cases daily, nearly 120,000 people currently hospitalized, and more than 2,000 people dying every single day.
CBS's Carter Evans. The Christmas Day bomber in Nashville went up with his bomb.
Authorities have settled on a motive. They are looking at all possibilities, including credit card records, which preliminarily show the purchases of security alarms and chemical precursors, which are, perhaps the material that could have been used to create a homemade bomb.
CBS's Mola Lengi and actor Lori Loughlin out of prison after serving 2 months over the college admissions scandal. CBS News Brief, I'm Vicki Barker.
Whatever the weather brings this winter, you can rely on a York Affinity Premium system to keep your home warm and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bills. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties. Affordable financing options are available. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501. To schedule a free evaluation system. York, install confidence. Contractor 696-216.
California headline news. Starting today, CVS pharmacies will begin administering COVID-19 vaccines to staff and residents at long-term care facilities in California. This is CVS Health Chief Medical Officer Dr. Troy Brennan.
Pharmacies are basically the sort of foundation approach here, both because we're convenient and we're everywhere.
As the state deals with the COVID-19 surge, a Los Angeles restaurant is being investigated for a possible violation of an order banning indoor dining. Kaylee Hartung has details.
LA County Code Enforcement now investigating upscale Beverly Hills restaurant La Scala for allegedly planning a discreet New Year's Eve dinner in violation of COVID safety protocols that prohibit indoor dining after some customers reported finding invitations in their takeout bags.
And finally, with the stay-at-home orders for the San Joaquin Valley in Southern California set to expire today, the expectation is they are going to be extended, but so far no official announcement has been given. Steve Clausen, California News.
World in California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist, keeping you cool in the summer and warm in the winter.
You and Buddy are enjoying your walk when...
Yeah, I smell that too. I know, don't blame it on the dog. I hear that hissing too. Maybe it's a cat.
No, dude. A sulfur-like odor and hissing can be signs of a natural gas leak. Natural gas lines can be buried anywhere. If you suspect a leak, leave immediately and call 911 and Southwest Gas.
Thanks, deep voice narrator.
You're welcome, dude. You too, buddy.
Ooh, a fondue set. Now I need to find a coupon code.
Not anymore, Susan. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies them at checkout.
Wait, instantly?
It's called shopping smart, not hard. Download Capital One Shopping to your computer for free and let it do the work for you.
Don't mind if I fondue.
That's kind of cheesy. Capital One Shopping. It's kind of genius. What's in your wallet?
Savings and available coupons vary.
It's page one of the local news. Page one, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Monday morning. As of Christmas Eve, hospitalizations continue to climb. Healthcare facilities throughout California are stressed with an overload of COVID-19 patients. In Imperial County, as of Christmas Eve, there were 205 COVID-19 patients in local hospitals. That is a 5% increase over the previous day. El Centro Regional Medical Center has 161 licensed beds. And as of Thursday morning, they had an inpatient census of 186 patients, with 130 of them COVID-19 positive. El Centro Regional Medical Center is utilizing a 50-bed medical surgical tent that is set up in the north part of the facility. As of Christmas Eve, there had been 406 deaths attributed to coronavirus. Also, as of Christmas Eve, there are 1,870 active cases of the virus in the valley. 3 ICU beds were available in Imperial County. Baja California Assembly approves a new law. It was submitted by a woman, Trinidad Vodka. The law requires a translator be present for those arrested that do not speak Spanish. Baca said the bill was needed because of the number of foreign residents who visit Baja California. In addition, arrest reports must indicate the language spoken at the time of the arrest and the language used to explain the charges or reasons for the arrest. The press report did not say what, if any, would happen if the language requirements were not met. KXO News Time coming up to 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires sold at Quick Lane, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane service advisor. Now we're talking the best brands available: Michelin, Continental, Pirelli, Dunlap, Kelly, Bridgestone, and more. And we're talking the best price. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro.
Local news: a man was run over by a tractor. It was reported Thursday. Brawley Police and County Sheriff's deputies responded. An ambulance also went to the scene in the 7400 block of Brant Road. The Sheriff's office described the incident as an industrial accident. The victim was alert at the time, but was flown out of the county by a Reach Air ambulance on the advice of EMTs on the scene. No other details have been released. A county sheriff's deputy patrolling the city of Hopeville found a suspicious pouch in the street near 5th Street and Maple Avenue. The deputy said the pouch contained methamphetamine, a pipe, and unidentified pills. The deputy did not say if there was any information on the possible owner of the pouch. No other information was made available. That concludes this edition of Local News 2. Coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
If you've been waiting for something new, this is it. The season of savings is about to end at your San Diego County Ford dealers. So come and get big deals on Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs during the final days of the year-a-thon. Shop online or visit your local Ford dealer and get 0% financing for 60 months, plus 2,000 trade assistance with a trade toward a 2020 Ford F-150. Exclude after. Not all buyers qualify for Ford credit financing. 0% APR financing for 60 months at $1,667 per month per $1,000 regardless of down payment. Trade assist requires trade-in of 95% of a vehicle or lease terminated 30 days prior to or 90 days after new retail delivery. Customer must have owned or leased the trade-in vehicle for a minimum of 30 days prior to the sale date of the new vehicle. Vehicle supply is limited. Residency restrictions apply. Take new retail delivery for an authorized Ford dealer stock by 1/4/2021. See dealer for qualifications and complete details. It's the final days of the year-end sell-a-thon, so visit your San Diego County Ford dealers for huge deals on Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs today, or shop online at buyfordnow.com. That's buyfordnow.com. Hurry, these deals end soon.
It's page 2 of the local news, and we'll go in depth with the weather. It's brought to you by David H. West Insurances. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Continuing with more news, Imperial County Fire Department battled a stubborn brush fire Christmas Eve. The fire in the area of Lion and Drew Roads reported short before 10 a.m. It quickly went to a second and then a third alarm because of the dense brush. Fire crews remained on the scene about 4:45 p.m. on Thursday. A Mexicali harvest report has been released. It was done last week. The report was released by the Baja California State Secretary of Agriculture. The report covers future harvest plans. According to the report, growers will harvest close to 380,421 acres. A quarter of those acres will be perennial plants. The majority of the harvest will be for wheat, alfalfa, and cotton. No monetary amounts were released with the report. Well, the Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors will meet tomorrow. The 9 a.m. meeting will be a closed session with legal counsel concerning anticipated litigation. Directors will reconvene in open session 1 in the afternoon. Items on the agenda include of the board's governance manual in regards to agenda planning. The meeting will be held in the IID Auditorium on Broadway in El Centro. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Oh, before we do that, I need to tell you, magnitude 3.6 earthquake at 6:35 this morning. The epicenter about 27 miles southeast of Mexico County. We have no risk of any injuries or damage. Did you feel it?
I did not.
Okay.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Service now at 352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's West Insurance.
Here's Carroll Buckley with a weather update.
The National Weather Service says a low-pressure system will move through the region today through tomorrow, bringing breezy and much cooler conditions, along with a chance of light rain and snow showers in the mountains. For places that receive precipitation, amounts are anticipated to be modest. Cold air and dry weather will move in behind this frontal system, with lows in the 30s for most of the Yuma and Imperial Valley locations Wednesday through Saturday. Thursday, most likely being the coldest morning. 72 our high yesterday, 45 the low. Wind gusts peaked at 37 miles an hour. Today, mostly sunny with a high near 65. West-southwest wind 10 to 50 miles an hour, increasing to 25 miles an hour this afternoon. As high as 40 miles an hour. The chance of precipitation, 20%. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 43. West-southwest wind about 5 to 10 miles an hour. A 20% chance of precipitation. Tomorrow, it'll gradually become sunny. Looking for a high near 64. North wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. We have 55 degrees downtown El Centro with that 55% relative humidity. Wind is out of the west at 10 to 20 miles an hour. There is rain in San Diego, and it is heading this direction. Whether it makes it over the mountains or not is another story. Air quality throughout the valley right now is reported good. That's it for page 2 of the local news. Page 2 brought to you this morning by David and Jose. We're talking about David H. West Insurance Services. You can see David, you can see Jose, you can get answers to your questions about insurance and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
For the past months, El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial has been offering curbside pickup, and they will continue until they are able to open indoors. You can still get your favorite Mexican food, like special quesadillas, carne asada and pollo asada burritos, taco plates, and more. In fact, their menu is huge, and the food is outstanding. To place your order, call El Zarape Restaurant at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Curbside pickup only.
And it's sports time. Lots of NFL action. Yeah, and, well, on Friday, the Saints beat up on the Vikings 52-33. Yeah, NFL football on a Friday. Who would have thunk? Meanwhile, the Buccaneers blitzed the Lions 47-7. 49ers topped the Cardinals 20-12. Dolphins nipped the Raiders the gun 26-25. The Chiefs over the Falcons 17-14. Jets beat the Browns 23-16. Steelers over the Colts 28-24. Bears beat up on the Jaguars 117. Jags still in the running for the number 1 NFL pick in the draft. And the Ravens, the Ravens 27, the Giants 13. Bengals beat the Texans 30-30. Jimmy, what can I say? The Cowboys, they held on and won 37-17. Jimmy Jones, you're a genius. The Chargers, they beat the Broncos 19-16. Panthers got by Washington 20-13. Seahawks over the Rams 20-9. And the Packers topped the Titans 40-14. We've got Monday Night Football coming up. The Bills and the Patriots. Patriots out of the playoffs for the first time in recent history. But we've got game tonight.
Don't just be employed, be essential with training from CET. At the Center for Employment Training, you can start any day with open enrollment. Train for essential careers like construction and truck driving. Go to cetweb.edu. Financial aid is available for those who qualify, and we offer job placement assistance to graduates. All programs can be completed in under a year based on attendance. Go to cetweb.edu or call 760-592-0208 for CET. We work for your future.
NBA action, the Mavericks mauled the Clippers 124-73. The Clippers with 27 points at halftime. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. The Hornets hammered the Nets 106-104. Magic beat the Wizards 120-113. Pelicans got by the Spurs 98-95. Cavaliers topped the 76ers 118-94. The Knicks beat the Bucks 130-110. Pacers edged the Celtics 108-107. Warriors slipped by the Bulls 129-28. Suns over the Kings 116-100. And the Lakers, they trampled the Timberwolves 127-91. Baseball? Yeah. Spring training going to get started sometime soon. Yeah. And the Padres, well, they are finalizing a deal for Blake Snell. And it's going to cost them prospects. Yeah. The Padres looking to trade for Blake Snell, the 2018 Cy Young Award winner. Snell with the Rays. It will cost the Padres Luis Patino, Francisco Mejia, Cole Wilcox, and Blake Hunt. The Padres' rotation would seemingly be led by Snell, followed by Dinelson Lamet, Zach Davies, and Chris Paddock. The final spot still up for grabs. Snell won the American League Cy Young Award in 2018, and he fits the Padres' budget. That's it for sports time. Don't forget Monday Night Football, 4:30 this evening. We will have the we have the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Final news, had a brief look at weather. President Donald Trump reversed course yesterday, signing into law a massive $2.3 trillion coronavirus relief and government funding bill that he had objected to at the last minute. The signature does two important things for the U.S. economy. It averts a government shutdown that was set to begin tomorrow and extends billions of dollars in coronavirus aid to struggling Americans. The estimated 12 million people in two key pandemic unemployment programs who were facing their last payments this weekend will now receive benefits for another 11 weeks. Plus, collecting job payments will receive a $300 weekly federal boost through mid-March. So How are the markets reacting? Well, following the holiday shutdown, the Dow Jones Industrial is currently up 275 points. And the S&P 500 up 32, NASDAQ up $80, and gold up $7.50 an ounce, while oil is off 13 cents a barrel. El Centro Motors can help your family make holiday joy with their end-of-the-year deals. Drive a new Ford F-150, the best-selling vehicle anywhere. Or try the style and luxury of the Ford Expedition. And of course, the rugged Explorer that takes you where you want to go. And how about 0% financing for 60 months on a 2020 Ford F-150 and $2,000 trade assist with your qualified trade-in?
Excludes Raptor. Not all buyers will qualify. See dealer for qualifications and details.
Hi, Mike Morris here from El Centro Motors. So remember, if you don't come see me first, I can't save you any money. It's just that easy.
Now is the time to buy your vehicle at El Centro Motors. It will be mostly sunny today with a high near 65. West winds 15 to 20 miles an hour, increasing to 20 to 25 miles an hour in the afternoon, with gusts as high as 40 miles an hour. There is a slight chance of showers, with that chance at 20%. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 43, west-southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, a 20% chance of showers after 2 a.m. Tomorrow, partly sunny, then gradually becoming sunny with a high near 64, north wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. And we have 56 degrees, 55% relative humidity, wind out of the west at 10 to 20 miles an hour. Air quality is good throughout the valley.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. A nearly $900 billion COVID relief bill. CBS's Deborah Alfarone says it means most Americans will be getting checks in the mail soon.
Millions of Americans lost their unemployment benefits over the weekend. Now those benefits will return, though delayed.
Give me more food on the table, help me pay bills.
The president also signed off on $1.4 trillion in federal spending, just one day before a potential government shutdown.
Later today, House Democrats will try to increase $600 direct payments to $2,000, as the president's called for. Senate Republicans may not go along with it. As health officials warn of a surge on top of a surge thanks to holiday travel and gatherings, more states are beginning to administer COVID vaccines. This morning, 103-year-old Mildred Clements became the first long-term care resident in New Jersey to get a shot. Up next, Nurse Esther Moody.
I was excited to receive it. I was nervous, but it was beautiful. And I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I'm the first one to get it, too.
Europe has just announced a mass vaccination rollout, and the UK is expected to approve a third vaccine from AstraZeneca soon. Brown University's Dr. Ashish Jha tells CBS this morning.
The reason I've been paying really close attention to AstraZeneca is that's the one that the world is sort of making the bet on. India has made hundreds of millions of doses of this vaccine. If the UK approves it this week, I expect India to approve it. I expect other countries to approve it. And then I do expect a global vaccination campaign really getting going.
Studies show the AstraZeneca shot has a slightly lower overall efficacy rate, but has been successful in guarding against a new COVID variant showing up overseas. There are new clues in the Christmas Day RV explosion in Nashville that killed the driver, an independent IT contractor. Correspondent Mola Langhi.
Authorities have not yet settled on a motive. They are looking at credit card records, which preliminarily show the purchases of security alarms and chemical precursors, which are, perhaps the material that could have been used to create a homemade bomb.
There will still be one empty place setting at the table, but the Lachlan Giannulli girls will have their mom home for dinner tonight.
Full House actress Lori Loughlin has been released from a California prison after spending 2 months behind bars for paying $500,000 in bribes to get her 2 daughters into the University of Southern California. Her husband, fashion designer Massimo Giannulli, is serving a 5-month sentence. They were among the highest profile names charged in the admissions bribery scheme. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
The Dow is up 278 points. This CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With our team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
Newsmax TV is the biggest thing on cable news, with shows including Dick Morris, Rudy Giuliani, Michelle Malkin, Diamond and Silk, Mike Huckabee, Alan Dershowitz, and more. Every night, watch Newsmax's #1 show, Greg Kelly Reports. Greg Kelly tells you the truth about Trump. Newsmax is on all major cable systems. Check your guide or tell your operator you want Newsmax. 30 million Americans watch Newsmax TV. And download the Newsmax app on your smartphone. It's free, so get Newsmax TV anytime, anywhere.
Is finding the clothes that you love in just the right fit and size an overwhelming task? Experience a new way to shop with Stitch Fix. Our experts hand-select pieces so you can get the ease of personal styling from the convenience of home. Every piece is curated just for you, for staying home or on the go in your unique style. With Stitch Fix, there's never any subscription required, and it's delivered right to your door. Get started today at StitchFix.com. Stitch Fix, your style delivered.
A world-renowned sexologist has died.
Obstetrician gynecologist Mahinder Watsa started writing his sex advice column at the age of 80. His candid, witty counsel broke cultural barriers against talking about sex. Most of his advice was too explicit to quote here, but here's one example. A young man asked, "How can I ascertain if a girl I want to marry is a virgin?" Dr. Watsa's answer, "I suggest you don't get married. Unless you appoint detectives, there is no way to find out. Spare any poor girl of your suspicious mind." Dr. Mahinder Watsa, dead at 98. Vicki Barker, CBS News, London.
James Doohan's family is confirming what Star Trek fans suspected.
Chief Engineer Scott recording.
Scotty's ashes were beamed up 12 years ago. One of the actor's sons tweets his dad's remains were smuggled aboard the International Space Station by private astronaut Richard Garriott. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
You've got Carroll Buckley with the best oldies on the radio.
I don't like it. I love it.